It's going to be LSU as we check in with Shannon.
Well, Dick, Brad, you guys have been talking about Karl Anthony Towns and how he's improved. I know the secret to that improvement. Hard work. He spends about 30 to 45 minutes every single day, 6 days a week, working on some shots, just putting in extra time, big offensive, practice. And then he gets to the line after he's exhausted. Works on his free throws. He told me the best players out there, they put in the most time. He wants to be the best player. Kind of like you guys, the best guys out there putting in the most time.
He's improved his free throw percentage by about 15%, so he's done a nice job in that area for sure.
Play by Mickey one-on-one. He protects the basketball well. He seals off the defense. Oh, they love it here. They love it.
3:40 to go. LSU by 3.
This is reminiscent of the olden days when Dale Brown had this place rocking.
Ulis to try to tie it. Rebound is Mickey again.
See, they won't allow Ulis to shoot that shot. That's not their strength, Kentucky.
Quarterman stepped on the baseline. Again, enthusiasm and a little too much adrenaline. 3 missed it, and at 3 minutes, it's LSU by 3.
That was the shot exactly. It was designed that way. Got the ball in the hands of the guy that can make shots. Got to take a little time off the clock, manage the clock. You don't want to suddenly go to a stall, but you want to really get high percentage shots with every possession. Not a good play
Towns
there.
with a steal. And Harrison fouled. He'll go to the line. 7 assists in the previous game against Georgia, where he and his brother sort of switched roles as far as who was the scorer and who was the facilitator. And here at the free throw line, he has cut the lead to 1.
Could be a big difference, that free throw line coming to the stretch here in this game.
Now let's see what LSU does on the offensive end. They'd love to use some clock and then get a great shot, obviously.
You're going to get a great shot. It's got to come from the M&M guys. Instead of screens, he's got to roll with the basket and step back from the screen. Screen is usually the most dangerous guy on the floor, man. Set a screen, step back from it, usually wide open.
He's going to set another one. Now Gray draws a crowd. Finds Hornsby on the baseline. Missed a 3. Martin almost kept it alive. Mickey trying to save it, but it's easy.
Have we come down? Kentucky's been resilient in a lot of close situations. They found a way to make the right play and to get down a winner's circle. Can it continue tonight?
They left it at 34 on the shot clock with 1:40 on the game clock. 1-point game, LSU with the lead.
I'd go to Karl Anthony Towns inside. I would go to him inside. Get him the ball right there. Get the ball inside to the big guy.
And the hook shot's good. And Kentucky back in front.
That's a big-time play right there by a great talent. And that was a smart play, very cerebral. I believe that was really set up by John Calipari to make sure get the ball to the inside.
Martin working against Towns.
So much the difference in winning and losing is the right guy shooting, shot selection, free throws. Those two things are so big, Brad.
It'll be a minute or less when LSU takes a shot here.
You don't want to pull up that dribble.
6 to shoot. Quarterman. Somebody's got to make a decision. And a timeout called by LSU with 5 seconds on the shot clock. This is to shoot. And the ball's going to be over there by the LSU bench with Martin, the trigger man.
It's the best way you sell your program. Great performance. You got a packed house. I don't know, let them leave excited.
Martin into Gray. Going to have to hustle. He's working against Ulis. Gray didn't get a shot away.
Great effort by Kentucky. Tremendous defensive play.
With that being said, you can't dribble into traffic when there's 3 guys in there that have a 7'3" wingspan. It's not going to work for you.
He's done that several times.
That's why he hadn't started the last 2 games.
Can't do that. But Kentucky, really execution offensively and defensively was a plus for them in the last 2 possessions.
So now there's
and not a great free throw shooter who went 5 for 5 during the last game. They're holding Harrison right here. I mean, come on now, you can't put your arms around him.
15 to shoot.
Got to watch the missed shot, Brad. The missed shot was very dangerous in this situation.
The ball in the hands of Andrew Harrison right now. His runner won't go. Towns keeps it alive with an offensive rebound.
That's the missed shot.
Now they got a foul. And they foul, guess what? One of the best free throw shooters in the conference.
The missed shot is so big against Kentucky. offensive rebound and one of their great strengths. And that Kentucky came on strong, obviously, last year in the run for the national title. But that team was not nearly as talented and as good as the team we're looking at right here.
I agree with you. Booker at the line is an 83% free throw shooter, and that's just pure shooting talent.
Tell you, you're Kentucky, you want to see him on that stripe. He's got a great follow-through arc.
Even if he makes this one, it's a one-possession game, and LSU still got a chance. And he missed the second one. And LSU's got the ball.
Oh, he's ahead of the pack. Nobody got back.
Patterson, Hornsby had to give it up. Knocked out of bounds by Kentucky.
What a terrific defensive play. Was that Harrison that made that defensive play in the corner? Yes, it was.
Hornsby thought he was going to get the shot blocked, so he kicked it back outside. It was knocked out of bounds by Kentucky, and LSU's going to have a chance with 6.6 to go.
Kentucky did a great job recovering right there, Booker, because it looked like he had a layup. Booker hustled back and made him throw the ball out.
Fives on the floor for LSU. Patterson, Hornsby, Mickey, Martin, and Quarterman. Martin to inbound into Quarterman with five.
Screen
and now
up for Hornsby for the
Hornsby for the win. Missed it. Mickey can't get it back up there, and Kentucky has survived a trip to Baton Rouge.
They went for the win. They set up a play for Hornsby to shoot the three.
Still perfect, and now the second best start in Kentucky basketball history. They're 20.